New Zealand hand cut lamb chops. Basically, we're going to give them a little bit of a flash fry.
Yeah, so we're doing this meal can be done for a lunch or a dinner. You can vary the amount of carbohydrates you've got in this. We've got the quinoa, which is the carbohydrate source, and we're doing it with the organic New Zealand lamb. As Mikey said, so what we're going to do first with the lamb, Mikey?
I'm just going to put it into a hot pan just to get it moving, get it cranked up, and then we're going to put it back into this little dish here with some rosemary and some thyme and garlic, red onions, some cherry tomatoes, and a few other little bits and pieces. We'll see what we put in there as we go.
Yep.
And then we're going to cover it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and then
open it up.
have a look at it, see how it's going.
Yeah, perfect.
It won't need long. But there it is, beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit of cracked pepper on there just because I love cracked pepper on everything.
Yeah, definitely. So then how long would you just flash fry this literally for a couple of seconds? Yeah.
Just brown it up a little bit.
Yeah, perfect.
Get that nice and hot. We're out in the field at the moment, so we've got a bit of wind. We've got a bit of wind effect.
Yeah, it'll kick up the flames a little bit.
Yeah. It's about what, 5 degrees outside?
Which is fairly classic conditions for filming in the UK, isn't it? Really?
That's how it works.
Yeah. So this is a typical setup to how it will work for when Mikey's cooking for the actors and for when I'm training them as well. So, we'd have a production base, which would be all of the trailers contained within in an area. We'd have kitchen set up like this. We may have a mobile gym in in another trailer.
Arctic.
Yeah, big Arctic truck. Monster ones. Often they have the pop outs so that you can you expand the size of the gym when you arrive. And we have the actors in the various places, and we'd be serving up the meals from from a kitchen like this.
Just like the garlic in there.
Lovely.
Put a bit of olive oil in that little tray.
Yeah.
Maybe a few onions on the bottom of them. That'll flavour up through the shop.
Infuse the flavour nicely now.
Yeah.
There we go. So just
getting those fats working.
Just browning it off in there. Yeah. So again, with this meal, I'll provide some of the sort of nutritional details online on my blog, where you'll be able to check into that and just see, where this might fit into your day's meal. So whether it's it's a suitable lunch or a suitable dinner, depending on the carbohydrates that you require. Again, you often hear me talking about carbohydrate cycling and that kind of thing. This is it's a great example of a meal where you can easily just bring the carbohydrates up with an increase in quinoa, or if you wanted to drop them down, this would be delicious just on with veg or with salad or anything at all.
Chuck them in your box and take them to work and eat them just like they are.
Absolutely, yeah.
We're just getting that going on.
So garlic going in there, yeah.
I might just chuck the tomatoes in there whole day.
Yeah, do it.
Got the oven on about 200.
Yeah, so the oven's preheated, so the oven is ready to go. As soon as these are into the pan here, they'll go straight in, and we'll cook them through in the oven. Initially, they'll be covered, and that's just going to. What's the reason for covering them, Mikey?
I think it just helps to infuse all the flavours into the meat.
Yeah. Stop it drying out as well.
Yeah, stop it drying out. We don't want it to get.
You're obviously not going to overcook it. So
no.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Sure, it won't. It's starting to smell great already, isn't it?
It does. Yeah. You can smell the rosemary in there and the garlic. Yeah.
Well, that's good enough. Let's just get that in there. Chuck that in that little pan there.
So we have all ready to go.
And I'm just going to spread it out a little bit so it gets to do its own thing with the little mix.
Perfect.
It's going to be awesome, I think.
That's going to be delicious, yeah.
Well, we're going to get some bit of foil, pop it on there. So we've got some quinoa on the go as well. Got to give the quinoa a jolly good wash.
Yeah, so
rinse it out
before you cook it. Yeah, it's a good guideline.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Perfect. Yeah.
It just helps to get rid of anything that's been. I mean, we don't know where we.
No, of course, yeah.
Organic quinoa.
Yeah, it's come. It's
come a long way.
It's come a long way. South America probably. Although you can now buy locally sourced. Locally grown.
Yeah.
You can buy UK grown quinoa, I believe.
Which is great.
Which is fantastic. So it's. Obviously, it's if you can do that, that's brilliant. The the quinoa market, the global quinoa market is growing massively, and so the consumption of it is really, really increasing. It's because it is a good food. It's a good thing to eat. But with that, it's if you can buy it locally, it's great because then it's keeping it as available to its.
Where it came from in the first place.
Absolutely, yeah. So as a market
we're going to start sitting back some parsnips.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. With the increase in the consumption of it, that should followed by an increase in people growing it and preparing it. So the lamb's been in there for about 12-15 minutes, something like that.
Not long. Smelling, looking great. How's that smell, Dave?
Yeah, that's spot on. Yeah, so you can really smell the rosemary. Obviously, the lamb you can smell as well, but it's looking
don't try
really
this
good.
at home.
Yeah, that's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, you might want to use a fork or something like that.
Yeah, I'd use a fork normally. Right, that's looking good. We're going to go really right out there.
Yeah.
And put I love this. These little guys. This is rose petals.
So are they just dried rose petals? Yeah.
Yeah, and they look pretty.
Yeah.
And they have a little mild flavour. And then this is a bit radical. We'll see how this goes. Some lavender.
Here we go, some lavender. So with this, you can keep it as simple as you like, or you can really experiment a little bit here. So, what we're adding here is going to be bringing in a lot of different flavors.
Aromatic.
Yeah, it's really very aromatic now, but it isn't affecting the calories or anything like that. All this sort of stuff is. You don't have to take that into account, but it's adding different flavors and different things that people if you had people around and you cook something like this, they're gonna comment, aren't they? They're gonna say, wow, what that's
a lovely smell.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lovely smell, or what are these flavors? And you can show off a little bit with them, can't you?
Yeah, and you can do this. This we're putting in the oven just to demonstrate that you can do that with this sort of thing and crack on with something else, or you can fry it up in a pan.
Yeah, absolutely.
With all the ingredients we've used, and we're gonna flash it for a minute or so at the end of it anyway.
Once it's done, we'll just flash it a little bit.
It won't take long. Oven's on 220. I've got it pretty hot.
Yeah.
We want that to really cook up quick. I'm gonna get a fry pan ready, get the heat on. I reckon 5-10 minutes. We'll pull that out, have a look at it, and we're gonna flash it up. So it's really been infused with all the flavors.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's gonna be the finale. Will be in the fry pan.
So we just pulled this out the oven, and we are gonna
just brown it up a bit.
Yeah.
Make it look beautiful.
Perfect.
With everything that's been in the pan.
Yeah.
We're gonna mix it up with some couscous. No, with the fuck
couscous. Quinoa we're doing, yeah. Quinoa, curly kale.
And pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, and so we've already just pre-fried off the curly kale with some pumpkin seeds in some olive oil, and we're just gonna.
I'm going in.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So the lamb's back in the frying pan now after taking it out of the oven. We are just chucking in the quinoa, the curly kale with the oil. Just give that a fry off. Now that's all come off the stove.
Yeah, we prepped the quinoa and the rice previously, so cooled it, and you can pull it out of your fridge or.
Yeah. So with the quinoa and the rice, nothing wrong with cook up a big bulk batch of the stuff. Okay, so cook it up. Get it in, put it in containers, pull it out when you need it, and and you can reheat it in this way. There we go, good to go. So in it goes. Lovely. So in goes the lamb. So this looks absolutely delicious now. All the smells as well. So lots of really smell the rosemary still.
Very fragrant, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very.
Well, let's just throw the rosemary out.
Pull that out.
That's the only thing really that we have to worry about. There's a little bit of stringy.
But that's all right. So the rest of that is the peppers, carrots, onion, garlic, cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's that. Get a photo of that one, David Kingsbury.
We'll do.
Chapow.